Hey, what's up, YouTube? Now, I've had a couple days to actually make this video. Usually, the other videos were made that same day, when the draft was done. But Saturday, I was actually on the road heading home for Mother's Day. So, uh, I didn't really make a video. I was visiting family and whatnot. Right now, I'm actually at work. It's like 4:18 a.m. So, it's like I might as well do this now. Yeah, this is just the final overall draft grade slash analysis, real quick, of the entire, you know, group of picks by the Bears. Basically, this video might actually be shorter than the other two. Those actually average like 20 plus minutes. So this actually might be shorter than that. Overall draft grade, I'll give it a B. Just purely based off the fact we actually got everything we technically needed. Our first round pick, solid pick at the end of the day. No matter what you say, some people are still mad that we didn't get a safety. This kid's good. He's going to come in, he's going to contribute right away. Second pick, now that I've had some time to think about it, review, go over things, see some highlights, between the two defensive tackles, Sutton's actually the better one. Honestly, he actually is. So, honestly, how I feel like our actual second pick, that should have been a free safety. At the end of the day, that should have actually been our safety pick. We could have possibly gotten a starter, maybe, but most likely we could have probably gotten a starting free safety with our second round pick. That would have been safe. Or, honestly, what I thought we were going to try to do, what I thought the Bears maybe for once would do, was going to trade back into the first round, which isn't what happened. And if we were to trade back into the first round, it would have ended up being that second round pick plus another pick, either in this draft or it could have been this second round pick plus, a future first round, maybe second, who knows what. But it would have been a pick and a player, a pick and more picks, but it would have been something. And we could have gotten back in the first round and could have maybe drafted that Hashan Dix or, Calvin Pryor. Because those guys didn't even, it's not like they went that early in the draft. Depending on who we traded with, we could have traded back up and made something happen. The other thing that people thought was going to happen, rumor or something, whatever, real quick, was Eric Berry for the second round pick. That would have been ridiculous if we would have got that. That would have, honestly, I think that would have solidified what we kind of needed. But reality, you got to think about money-wise. Could we actually afford him? And that's when things that's when you have to really, at the end of the day, think about the situation. So, yeah, it would have been great if we could have pulled that off. Like I said, third round pick, Will Sutton, perfectly fine with. Second round pick should have been a safety, honestly. Some people were saying we should have got Nix. Not really. Because technically Nix and Sutton are in the same boat, because they're both considered players who are out of shape. Sutton actually dropped weight, so he's actually back in shape. So he can put up those numbers he put in 2012. Those numbers he put up in 2012 would have made him a first round pick. So technically we're kind of sort of getting a guy who should have been a first round pick, who could have been a first round pick. He gained some weight, didn't have the ridiculous season he had the year before, and that's what dropped into the third round. I feel safer with Sutton than I do with Nix. I feel like Nix, honestly, is in one of those situations where, it's Notre Dame. He was the anchor for, that Notre Dame defense that went to the national championship and got killed. I feel like it was one of those types of situations. Just like how we automatically like to assume that Alabama players and this and that are gonna, just do amazing things. We got a running back. Yeah, we got Kadeem Carey. I don't have a lot of information on him, but we just needed a running back. He'll most likely be our second string guy. He should be solid. Brock Vereen is who we finally took with our second fourth round pick. I'm guessing we traded. Like I said, I didn't really watch the entire draft that day. I actually only saw Carey get drafted, but by then I was on the road, so I checked updates when I could. But it's a free safety, so now we have competition for Conti, or more competition for Conti. This kid's probably not going to come in and start, but who knows what they're trying to do. Brock Vereen out of Minnesota, I just don't see him just stepping in and starting at free safety. So there's going to be basically a battle for free safety. Maybe, Conti's learned from his mistakes. He's working hard as hell to correct them. Who knows? Conti, for all I know, might end up starting again. It hurt me to say that, but it's like I don't want to put all the blame on Conti. Like, I really don't. It's just that there were some plays that did not go his way. Sadly, there's a couple plays that didn't go his way. So we got QB Fails out of San Jose State. He's a pretty solid guy. Have no issue with him. He's competing for second string. Hopefully we don't have to see him play in the regular season, because that would mean either Cutler's injured or we're blowing somebody out, and they just decide to put him in. That I would be fine with that. I would hope it'd be the later rather than Cutler being injured or something. Punter, because we technically need a punter, and we got this lineman, Charles Leno Jr. He's a 7th round pick. Like, I don't think he's gonna really do a lot of anything. It was just like, I'm not sure. Are we thin at that position? I'm not sure. But as a tackle, most likely he'll play guard. So that's how it's looking for him. Overall, like I said, B grade. The one thing I feel like, if things don't pan out, that the Bears will regret is either not taking a safety with that 2nd round pick, or it'll be not trading up for Hashan or Calvin. Like, that could be the thing that hurts them. That could be the thing that, has fans sitting there like, well, it should have did it. So, like I said, final grade, I give it a B. Solid. A solid B. But, yeah, also, last thing, Jordan Lynch signed as an unrestricted free agent to the Bears. Most likely, he will basically be what John Kuhn is for the Packers. So he's going to be that 3rd down, short yardage running back. And the dude's a tank. So that could actually be pretty fun to watch. We'll see how that works out. Peace.